What up, what up? Trade Day Influencer Cup, day 6, I think. Yep, day 6, but Trade Day says we're on a different day. I think day 8 by their calculations. They're including the weekend. So NQ, absolute tear today. Inverted that 4-hour fair value gap that I was talking about on the morning stream. And then we just went straight to new all-time highs. ES, did we make a new all-time high there? All-time high was 802.75, 802.25. So ES has gotten close. All-time high 802.75. We've tapped it. 802.75 the same. What's up, Top G? How you doing? Are you the Top G? YM, big pullback there, sitting on the VWAP. Do kind of have a head and shoulders formation sitting there on YM. Gold is showing a head and shoulders here. I know it's not my usual method of trading, but trying to keep it simple. So if we did something like this, $48 ticks to about 95 ticks. So if we went short, I had 2 contracts. I got an order block there. I'd be willing to try this. Got an inversion over here. Nice close below. And we've got order blocks. Bearish order block here. So I'm going to try this here with 2 contracts. Let's see if we get it. Oh, I meant to mark it into that. Damn it, missed my entry there. Alright, we are in there. What's up, 007? How you doing? So the high up here, 74.5. So we're going to go 74.7. And our entry is at 69.2. So about a 1 to 1.6, 1.7. Let's see what we get here. I mean, looking at this in several different ways. We had a push up there to basically all-time high. Then we had a change in the state of delivery with a 5-minute inversion. Then we've got these 3 up close candles which form a nice order block. And I'm just targeting these lows down here. So we got a couple different looking equal lows down here that are pretty relative to each other. So let's see what we get here. Risking about 800 roughly to make about, I think, 1880 is what it was. How you guys doing? 007 Top G Moxie up 180 here. Let's see if we get this move down here. We also have a 5-minute fair value gap here. I would like to see this 5-minute fair value gap inverse to see that we're going to move lower here. If we inverse that 5-minute, I will add on one more contract for a total of 3. We had them FMOC meeting minutes at 2 o'clock. If you look at the 2 o'clock candle over here, had a little bit of volatility in it on NQ. This 2 o'clock candle didn't do a whole lot. Pull this up so you guys can see it. So if we inverse that 5-minute there on that little retracement leg, we'll add on one more. How you doing, Joseph? Mad Moxie, Trader, Top G, I appreciate the support, guys. Currently setting in 4th place here. Let's see if we can get us a nice win here, maybe get us in the top 3. only up about $360 here. Price tapping that 5-minute fair value gap. Would like to see it inverse. We'll add on one more. If we inverse that, NQ just on an absolute tear. ES almost broke above all-time highs, but didn't quite get there. Price tapped that 5-minute fair value gap there, and we're seeing a little bit of a pull up here. Throw a fib up on this leg. Like to see that 79% level hold there. Kind of just chopping around here. NQ just barreling higher. YM moving down under the VWAP now. ES never took that high. And gold, what we're in, just kind of stuck in this little range right now. Cove has reset 3 times, Tim Vesh once, Kelly none, me none, Bugatti once, CFT twice, Nutty once, Fit Mom Trader twice, Forex Ike twice, Cage 0, Prolong Wealth 3 times, DGT or Kyle, Damn Good Trading 0, JMU Trades 0, Trades with Jess 2, and you can see the rest of them there. I like to see the mean threshold of this order block hold here, which is the midpoint of those 3 up close candles. Would like to see that level hold. If we go above it, we'd just like to see a wick. If we get a candle body close above the midline of that order block rectangle there, it's probably going to fail. How'd everybody end up today? Red or green? Moxie green, good to hear it. Good to hear it. Come on, push us down here. Seeing a deeper retracement here. Just kind of chopping around at this level. Come on, gold. Give me something here. Coming up on 250 to 310 macro in about 1 minute. Let's see if we get any type of movement here besides this little bit of chop we've been in. Two seconds and we start. Oh, this is that watch and paint drive price action again, like the last couple afternoons. Looking at Twitter here, It looks like Cove Trader, the person that was in first, um, after doing a massive YOLO and going above the consistency requirement, blew up. According to Twitter, he may be full of shit. So, depending on how Kelly is in 10 Vesh, may see what place we're in here. Come on, gold, dump for me. Dump. This movement is stupid. I'm glad to see CL finally moved, or oil moved out of this range down here it was stuck in. Sorry guys that the price action's just been so crappy the past few days in the PM session. It's just like unbearable. mean, even taking a trade on ES or NQ, it just would have been sitting there. The only thing that's really moved since I hopped on stream at 2:30 is YM's gone from about 46,923 to 46,855, so it's moved a little bit. RTY's moved a little bit, but NQ and ES has moved a tiny bit, but NQ sure as hell hasn't. There's just no movement here. I see something on CL that may interest me a little bit. We inversed this stuff right here, and we got 1 5-minute all the way down to these equal lows down here. So if we inverse this bottom 5-minute fair value gap here, I may take me a little position on CL as well. Stop loss above this high. Target down here about the equal lows is 62.11, so we could target like 4 ticks before that at 62.15. So let's see if we do get an inverse on this 5-minute. That would roughly be about a 1-to-1 there. We did not inverse it. And this gold trade looks like it's going against me here. We need the mean threshold or the midpoint of that order block to hold. I don't like how equal these equal highs are up here. That may be a bad area for stop placement. Yep, I'm about to get stopped on GC here. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, here comes the stop. I believe it's about 880 or something like that. Shouldn't got in front of a moving truck with gold. And boy, was I wrong on that. $1,110. Stopped out. Let's go back over here and look at this CL trade though. Let's see if we get an inversion there, because OES and NQ just ain't doing nothing. Still no inverse there. Kind of like this little ES setup here. We inversed this after sweeping this low, and we have those equal highs above. which lines up perfectly with the 2 there. I'm going to try this. And if we get stopped out on this, probably just call it a day. End of power hour here. NQ seems to be wanting to draw up higher. So let's set a little alert here so we don't have to keep toggling back and forth. We'll put an alert right here. The high is 297.50. So we'll set that as 297.50 crossing over. Let's see if we get an alert on that. And immediately trade is going against us. Nice recovery bounce there off that retracement. Let's see if we get a draw up here to them perfect equal highs on ES. NQ still moving up here. Pull this up a little more so you guys can see where we're at. This power hour is not very power hour-y. Are you serious, gold? What the fuck? Excuse my language, but did you see that huge drop there? I literally got stopped out at 4074.7, and the high of that candle was 4074.6. And as soon as I got stopped out, it dropped and ran all the way to my damn take profit. Talk about some bad luck today. Look where I got stopped out and look how high price went. It went up and took them equal highs, then fell right down there to them equal lows I was targeting. That's twice today that I've been stopped out by literal ticks, and then price immediately goes to my take profit. I mean, it literally fell off a cliff in that damn candle there. Anybody know what that was? Has me a little bothered. I mean, look at that shit. Stopped out. 4074.7. The high of that candle. 4075.6. So literally 9 ticks, which on gold ain't really shit. But then it immediately just fell off a cliff, right to my equal low target. So I should have had my stop up a little bit higher than where I had it, but oh wow. I've seen it all today. I've seen it all. All right, ES, give me something here. Currently about $400, $500 here. About 700 here. Nice, nice. Keep on moving up. NQ, new all-time high. ES, I'm up 1,000. Yep, come on. Let's get a continue up there to them all-time highs. There we go, 1,100. Nice, nice. Come on, give me some continuation here. Need to see these fair value gaps inverse here. And then I believe we go up there and we get them equal highs. I also got a lot of resistance here on ES at the 6,800 level. Big psychological resistance there, psych level. In Q 25,300 psych level. Let's see if we just barrel through that. I'm moving my stop up here. A couple candles back underneath the low. In case it does come back, we don't lose any money on this trade. I still can't believe that gold trade. You guys see that? If anybody's still actively watching that's here. Okay, now we're back in the green on the day. Up about $70. Let's see if we can get some continuation up here. Looking good, looking good. Let's see if we inverse these two fair value gaps that are stacked here. Going for 6,800. We inverse those. Nice, nice. Uh-oh, it's a serial killer. She's back. Come on, barrel us through 6,800 here. NQ's over 25,300. It's a 25,304.75. So let's get a push here. We got them perfect equal highs sitting there on ES. There we go. 6,800. We're over. Or give us a continuation up here. Moving my stop up to here. Currently up 770. Come on, hold above 6,800 here. Up 2,000 on this trade. Come on, we only need like 2 more points here. 2 more points. Less than 2 points. If we can hold above 6,800 here. NQ barreling higher now at 25,308. Hopefully ES continues if we can hold it over 6,800 psych level here. Them equal highs are just too perfect up there. We come over here and we look at the hourly and I take the drawings off the chart. I mean, look at those equal highs. High of that candle, 6802.75. High of that candle, 6802.75. High of that candle, 6802.75. I mean, they are literally perfect equal highs. NQ still holding above its psych level 25,300. That's a good sign. ES currently sitting above its psych level of 6,800. We need to hold above that level. We need to hold 6,800. Come on, push it up there. Push it. NQ still holding above 25,300. Come on, don't leave them perfect equal highs up there. Don't do me like that. You've tried to get them 3 times now. Price dipping back below that psych level. It's not what I want to see. Pop us back over 6,800 here, bulls. Nice response out of that fair value gap there. We need a push instead of this low volume action over 6,800. There we go. Nice reaction there. Back over 6,800. NQ still over 25,300. I'm going to set to sell 4 right here at this high. So let's see if we get a fill on that. Take a partial there, take half off, and then hold out the rest for the high up there. The triple equal high on the hourly. Just need a little push here. Take off half the contracts. NQ, new high again. We're going to set to modify that to 4 if we do get taken out there, or if we do get our partial tag on that sell order. Almost there. Just a little bit more. 2 ticks. 1 tick. Really? There we go. Filled. Half off. There we go. Up 1,000 on the day now. I'm trailing up this stop underneath this fair value gap low. Holding for all-time highs here. Triple equal highs up there. Big pushback down there. Only about 1 point though, even though the wick looks pretty damn big. Don't tell me you're going to leave that up there. Looking like we might get stopped here, guys. Are we going to get stopped? Are we going to get that triple equal high on the hourly? We literally have 3 perfect equal highs on ES at 6,802.75. Price has rallied up to that area 3 different times now and has yet to make a new high. Set another alert over here on NQ. Attach it. The high of that candle is 1750. So we'll set our alert for 1775. So regardless of what happens here, we're going to be finishing the day up nicely in profit. So we're at this 6,800 psych level. Price is struggling here. We need less than 3 points to take out them perfect equal highs. I'm still pissed about that gold trade. We got 7 people in here, but only 2 likes. Y'all drop some likes in here. Show me some love. Looks like we're going to get stopped right here, which is okay. Perfectly fine with that. Wisdom. Wisdom, if you want to look at this bullshit, look at this gold trade I was in. I shorted up here. We had a change in the state of delivery and we inverted this 5-minute fair value gap. And I entered at this order block here, retracement into the inversion and that 3 down close candle bearish order block. Then price came up. I was targeting those equal lows. I got stopped out at 4074.7 and the high of that candle is 4075.6. So literally like 9 ticks I got stopped out and then immediately the next 5-minute candle just fell off a frickin' cliff straight to my profit target. Felt cheated. All bread will be reset tomorrow for all you hungry MFers. Bread is not valid in the afternoon stream. NQ, new high again. We have, like I said, on ES, looking at the hourly, we literally have 3 perfect equal highs at 6/802.75. 1, 2, 3. That's where my draw is. I don't know if we're going to get there because Bulls and Bears are currently fighting over this psych level at 6,800. So regardless of whether we get stopped here or it goes to my target up there, still going to make some money. You guys can see I'm currently up about 860 on the day. So we literally got about 27 minutes left till close. Our 4 p.m. close, basically, before we get into after-hour session. So regardless of what happens here, it'll be a solid trade. Set another alert over here on NQ. The high of that candle is 318.50. So 318.75. Let us know if we make a new high over there without having to toggle back and forth here. Currently fighting with low volume and very low movement for the 6,800 psych level. Come on, give us a pop up there. Just a little poppy pop. And stopped out. Still $600 in profit on the day. Was up 1,000 at one point, but was also down over 1,000. I think like 1,500. So I'll take being up 600. No, on the Influencer Cup that Cove Trader said he blew up. So that'll be one space moved. I don't know about Tim Vesh or Kelly. So maybe tomorrow I'll be in the top 3. We will see. Some other people may come up from the bottom that reset and YOLO'd. But we will just have to see. So finishing the day up 600 here, that's not too bad. So appreciate you guys tuning in. I see you tomorrow at 9:30. We're going to give away 2 more Apex accounts tomorrow. You got to make that bread. So appreciate it.